cancellation of deal spurred by actions of suppliers. The deal was cancelled by the Government of India under advice from AG, not as a suo motu action, but in response to the vendor seeking the appointment of an arbitrator. Delay in action against the supplier group. From the first media report in February 2012, the approval to cancel all dealings with the group was given more than 2 years later on the eve of change in government. In fact, the final order
Now please listen
was
to this.
given by the present government.
That is his speech. You listen to that. No, it is on record. He is speaking. What do you want? Yeah, what are you asking? Please no. No, you please proceed. Please proceed.
It also significant to note that the judgment of the Indian court, Italian court,
Anand Sharma-
spurred action from Government of India
Anand Sharma-
was
Anand Sharma, you were minister, and when you were minister, did you not read after preparation? A minister can do that. He is doing only that. What are you doing? He is not quoting.
spurred action from Government
He is
of
not
India
quoting.
was based inter alia on the CAG report from India.
He is not quoting. He is reading his
On
speech.
5th
सर इनको सच का सामना करना नहीं है, सच्चाई सुनना नहीं चाह रहे हैं।
See,
ये तरीका ठीक नहीं है।
Anand Sharma, what is the
सच्चाई सुननी
problem?
पड़ेगी। सच का इसका मतलब आप सुनना नहीं चाहते, आप कुछ गड़बड़ है।
sit down, please.
क्यों नहीं आप सुन रहे
You
हैं?
sit down. Anand
ये
Sharma,
तरीका ठीक नहीं है।
you listen to me. I will hear you.
सुनिए भैया,
No,
अभी
but
आपने
I
सुनाया
will
है,
hear you.
सुनिए।
No, please. No, please. I will hear you, but listen. I will give you time. Sit down, but listen. But the fundamental, see, see, listen. Now, the fundamental thing is that a minister, now please, minister has every right to prepare a speech and read it out. Whatever he says, he is responsible. He is responsible. Then why do you worry? What is?
Now hear me. I will sit down. Now you hear me. Now you hear me.
Yeah.
Now you hear me.
What is that?
Sir, what I am not objecting to the right of the Honorable Minister to read. I will hear him with all respect.
Yeah, then what is your problem?
Sir, what the Minister has said contradicts his statement to the Parliament. He has said 2
No.
years.
So
I
you
have
can-
this reply which I have quoted.
Now you can, in that case,
This
if
is
I'm
his
wrong,
reply.
if-
move
no,
for a breach of privilege.
if
He
the
is
min-
making a false
if the minister is,
statement.
no, if the minister is, no, if the minister is misleading the house, you have the rule book. You have the rule book. Invoke the necessary rule.
Contradict
No.
himself.
No, Anand Sharma,
This
no,
cannot
please, it is not going on record.
What is
Anand
happening?
Sharma, it is wrong.
What is happening?
I am not allowing Anand Sharma to speak. Yes.
Mr. A.K. Antony, Honorable A.K.
Yeah.
Antony just now read from the
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah, correct.
Correct. What is Anand
If
Sharma
I
saying?
permitted, he can do that. Minister can always do.
To come out?
Anand Sharma,
You want to disturb the house?
no,
You don't want to
Anand
hear
Sharma,
the-
please. Anand Sharma, please. If the minister is misleading, you can invoke the rule. Not now. Now you listen. क्या है?
They are ratted by the
शरद
truth,
यादव
sir.
जी.
They are ratted by the truth.
Yeah,
Because truth is unfireable,
Sir.
unfireable,
Yeah.
they are scared of the truth.
शरद यादव जी.
I'm laying it on the table.
सर मैं
I'm laying
आपसे
it also on the table.
आपके माध्यम से सभी मित्रों से इधर कहना चाहता हूँ, इधर कहना
yeah.
चाहता हूँ, मंत्री दे रहा बयान तो हम
You
लोग
have to
सही
listen to the minister.
लेकिन ये सदन शांति से चल रहा था, इसे शांति से चलना चाहिए।
Yeah, चलना चाहिए।
इसे शांति से चलना चाहिए।
Yeah.
हाँ।
Now, you
मुलायम
see,
रवि जी अपने सदस्यों को कहिए,
No.
हम
No,
साथ
listen.
हैं आपके, लेकिन ये जो
listen.
सदन ठीक से
This
चल रहा है,
side-
उसको चलने दीजिए।
yeah, Sharad Yadav ji, this side has made all your speeches. It was heard by the house. You have a responsibility to hear the minister also. Please do that. Minister, please. Minister, you address the chair. Don't look at them, address the chair. Yeah. Minister can always read a speech. Minister can always read a speech. No need of speech being authenticated. That is his speech.
On 6th August 1999,
That is his
Indian Air
speech.
Force
Yes,
proposed
everybody is
replacement
responsible.
of
He has to do that, please.
Mi-8 VIP helicopters due to various constraints imposed by Mi-8 limitations. A global RFP was issued to 11 vendors on 20th March 2002. The technical evaluation, I can give you by heart, everything like that only. The technical evaluation committee shortlisted 3 vendors, Me-172, EC-225, EH-101. The flight evaluation of EH-101 could not be done as the helicopter was not certified for an altitude of 6,000 meters. There was a mention that this did not participate. They did participate, but it was not certified for 6,000 meters as a mandatory operational requirement. The EH-101 helicopter was later renamed AW-101 of AgustaWestland. After flight evaluation, only EC-225 was found suitable for acquisition as it had met all mandatory operational requirements. PMO in December 2003, I am confirming that, observed that the framing of mandatory OR has effectively led to acquisition into a single vendor situation. It was inter alia considered to make the operational altitude of 4,500 meters as mandatory and a higher flying ceiling of 6,000 meters and cabin height of 1.8 meters as desirable operational requirement. Desirable. Year 2005 onwards, a series of measures were taken by then government which resulted in eventual acquisition of AW helicopter. These steps constituted a subject matter of stringent criticism by the Controller Auditor General of India. And tragically, the motives behind these decisions are today being doubted by entire nation. As I said in my opening remarks, the fact that there was a corruption in the matter is brought out in extensive details. Antony himself said that there is a corruption. Is brought out in extensive details in the recent judgments of Milan High Court. It dominates our public discourse. Sadly, it has also dented country's image and then standing in the world. The country wants to know as to who instigated, who supported and who benefited from the corruption. We cannot let this pass. On 1st March 2005, a meeting was chaired by National Security Advisor. 1st March 2005, NSA, this is during UPA 1, PMO wherein it was inter alia agreed that the OR should broadly conform to the parameters of Mi-8 helicopters. It was also agreed that Defence Secretary would take a meeting with participation of Air Force, SPG and Security to draw up the operational specifications and the single vendor situation should be avoided. The OR were accordingly finalized in a meeting chaired by Defence Secretary on 9th of May 2005. The cabin height of 1.8 meters was made mandatory in the revised service quality requirement. The acceptance of necessity for the procurement of 12 helicopters at 793 crores was accorded by Defence Acquisition Council on 3rd January 2006 under by category with 30% offsets. The request for proposal was subsequently issued to 6 vendors. पहले 11 वेंडर था, अभी 6 वेंडर हो गए. Messrs, including Messrs AgustaWestland, Italy, on 27 September 2006. These changes in SQR eliminated the EC-225 helicopter, which had met the operational requirement earlier, and allowed AW-101 helicopter to enter the fray. As highlighted by CAG in the report, instead of making the SQR broad-based to increase the competition, those were made more restrictive, thereby narrowing down the choices to limited range of helicopters. The purpose of avoidance of resultant single vendor situation could not be met, and the acquisition process again led to a resultant single vendor situation. In effect, by changing the SQR, a situation was created in which EC-225 helicopter, which had met all operational requirement earlier, was eliminated by putting the requirement of 1.858 meters of cabin as an essential criteria from the competition, and facilitated emergence of AW-101 as a single vendor. While the RFP was issued to Messrs. AgustaWestland, Italy, the response to RFP was received from Messrs. AgustaWestland International Limited, UK, which was not the entity to whom RFP was issued.
तो रक्षा मंत्री मनोहर पर्रिकर ने बड़ा बयान दिया। उन्होंने कहा कि भ्रष्टाचार हुआ, मतलब शर्तों को इस तरह से बदला गया ताकि एक ही कंपनी ऑगस्टा वेस्टलैंड ही क्वालिफाई कर पाए। शर्तों को इस तरह से तोड़ा मरोड़ा गया और हेलीकॉप्टर डील में भ्रष्टाचार हुआ है। सरकार जवाब दे रही है। रक्षा मंत्री मनोहर पर्रिकर का राज्यसभा में बयान।